a nigga that like not gain weight, the nigga that lost weight, lift the weights and some shit doing with some weight. So big as hell, man. Man, they said nigga got muscles and shit, man. So he ain't bullshit this time.
I like red balls, I type, light skin, next night, hello. Be a fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic, be a fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic, be a fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic, be a fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic.
That's good, fantastic.
I like red balls, I type, light skin, next night, hello. Be a fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic, be a fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic, be a fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic, be a fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic.
That's good, fantastic.
Yo, what up? What up? What up? Y'all know the deal, man. Like and share, so we get this thing out everywhere. Anywhere the word it can be, we show right here with me, the BABG OG, man. And I appreciate y'all. Shout out to everybody in the building. Let's get to see what's up, fam. What's going on? Lando, what's going on? More for your mom. What's up, man? Shout out to everybody in the building. E-Man, Reggie, Little Rock. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. So tonight, man, it's not really a topic of sorts or whatever or anything backdrop. This is gonna be just be me, bro. This is my first free man stream, So I guess we'll just lay out the pretty much how it's gonna be from here going forward. Listen, man. The stuff that we're embarking upon, and I say we because you guys are participants, you are here. I'm not talking to myself. And as we come to find out, a lot of us are like-minded and simply tired of the status quo, tired of what we've always done. This is the way we've always done it. And we're here to start change. Now, this isn't a small task. I'm going to reiterate and remind you guys of this, man. We all we got. All right. Heterosexual, success minded, moving forward and being about, order, discipline, and not just positivity, man, but again, growth. All right, bruh. This is not going to be an easy task. It is not going to be a short journey. Everybody that we start with is not going to make it with us along at the end, right? Hell, we definitely won't even get to see the fruits of our labor. But we do have a starting point. And like I keep trying to remind you guys, and I'm seeing this, just seeing the difference from when I started this to now, and how more and more and more brothers are starting to, speak these same sentiments. And not only that, again, um, the women. This is how you know what we always said was just tried and true, because not even the comedians, as you guys call them, the women that were here, within the sector and all these different things, la la la. Which again, man, that's a whole nother thing. I'm not gonna get too much into that. But now you have detractors and people from the opposition that are repeating the same exact things from the people that they claim they hated the most. The people that made no sense, the people that are just these bitter men that can't have women, have never had any success with women, will never have success with women, and just, the lamest, the brokest, the corniest, the ugliest, just all these negative things, simply because why? We upset the apple cart. We made a lot of waves. We started something that was not supposed to be started, right? The black man was not supposed to step into his masculine frame and demand that he be the leader. Okay, not ask, not beg, not none of that. We are in a hostile takeover. The quote unquote gender war didn't start until black men started opening up our mouths and speaking. Okay, that's the problem. The problem is intelligent black men with with the desire to be the leaders have stepped to the forefront, and we're demanding that we be where we're probably supposed to be. We're no longer going to sit back and, yeah, yes, yeah, yeah, yes, a boss, yes, yeah, yes, ma'am. No, none of that, bro. Again, and all of this stuff leads to quote unquote blame the white man for everything, and you know, um, uh, racism this, racism that, and the system won't let me up, and they got a foot on a brother's neck, and all this type shit, right? And no, brother, that's not the situation. This has been proven by plenty of other people coming from way lesser beginnings, far poorer places. English isn't even their first language, and yet still you put them here on our home turf, man, and they're outperforming us. They're beating us, man. It's not even close. Not even close, right? Yet those of us that understand what it is are trying to pull and take away from those things that the successful groups of people do here, and just simply start practicing them ourselves. Oh, you trying to be white? You think they better? You think you this? You think you that? No, no. Winners just copy other winners. Winners understand that in order for you to learn how to win, or in order for you to win, you must learn how to win. And the best way to learn how to win is to look at the people that are already winning. Again, man, there's no excuse for the black community, demographic, race, however you want to label it or whatever. There's no reason for us to be at this point 13th class citizens. No excuse. Nothing whatsoever. To be one of the original people here, one of the three original groups of people here: white, Native American, us, right? One of the three original people here. All right. And for us to be as down far as we are in the pecking order on the totem pole, or however you want to put it, is just unacceptable. But we know and understand how we got here, because again, for the last 40, at least 40 some years running and a little bit more, the women have ran the community. The women have ran the households. The women have taught everybody. And as much as women are good and right in their own place, what they know about, women were never meant to be the leaders of the group. Okay. Just weren't. No other group of men on the planet, man, are seen as beneath or even equal to the women that they're attached to. No man on the planet. And again, it's going to be a huge feat for us to overcome. Um, but it has to be done, right? And like I said, man, more and more brothers are starting to understand this, and brothers are going to have to take drastic measures. This is going to be an easy thing, man. It's not. You know, a lot of people are going to be lost. Um, a lot of relationships are going to have to be, you know, hey, man, severed. And this may be your family. You know what I'm saying? This may be your friends. This may be, you know, people that you were extremely close to. But anybody, man, that has any inkling of excuses when it comes to just the diabolical, the deadly, the shisty, the the to get over on my own people type shit, man. Bro, we can't tolerate that. Can't. You cannot tolerate it, man. You know, it's gonna have to be a very strict um process and program set up so that again, moving forward, um, hey man, that's just the way the shit gonna have to go, man, or for this thing to move the way you want it to move. Um, today on Twitter, I guess some chick was talking about, she's done with the hood niggas. She want to leave the hood niggas alone. Yeah, excuse me. And lo and behold, there was brothers in the a lot of brothers in the chat telling her, nah, stay over there. Stay over there. Now again, man, what you say on the internet, what you say in real life is two different things. I understand that, but at least now we got more brothers saying it, man. At least saying it. 'Cause before it was just like, hey, man, no, hey, Shawty, I can save her. You know what I'm saying? Come on, baby. You lead them street niggas. Nah, man, listen, man. For far too long, what's happened was the worst of the worst of us were given the highest motherfucking praise and pedestal. Hood nigga, street nigga, drug dealer, killer gorilla, nose wiper, slider, rider, all that bullshit, right? We've seen the result of that though. Okay. You gotta understand this, like, right? The worst of the worst of the modern era of black people, we've experienced that, man. The crack epidemic of the 80s and whatever, um the crime bill of the 90s, which again, to me still is a great thing, and that one coming in next year in 2024 is going to be even greater, but still, just again, that vacuum of men that were removed, be it good or bad, right, played a huge role in women's takeover. See, this is why, again, man, we have to start looking at this stuff more than just surface. It's not just surface, man. All right, it's not just surface. Shout out to Larry Legend. Yeah, man, these young boys ain't playing neither, man. Hell, these young boys out here, man, getting to it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the young fellas, man. Appreciate y'all for coming through, man. Hit that like button for me. But yeah, man, that vacuum of men that were taken out of the whole situation, 80s and 90s, and then you transition over into, the whole gangster this and thug that and all this other shit or whatever to promote, right? To change the whole motherfucking archetype of the black man, right? You gotta think about this, bro. Prior to that, bro, hey, niggas was just cool. 80s, hey man, niggas was cool, Um what? Beatboxing, break dancing, all the fun shit, right? All the fun shit, man. Just having a good time, chilling, whatever, la la la. But then in the 90s, the shit shifted. And now you gotta be this motherfucking just, this cold-blooded killer. You know what I'm saying? For you to be respected. So you pass that on. And again, this is where we talk about, and it really gets into it, man. This is why I say, man, bro, the conversation we have here, you'll never really hear outside of here, because no one wants to admit, again, how big of a role that the women play in this thing. Again, man, I'm gonna say this, and we know this. The reason why you can blame the women is because, again, this is what the women want. All right, men are going to shift over to what the women want. What we're doing now is telling the men to understand, especially we've seen it, we've grown up through this shit. Man, fuck them hoes, leave them hoes alone. Hoes that want that, bro, are not worth wanting. So what we're gonna do is, be she black, be she white, be she Asian, Hispanic, anything other than motherfucking that hood booger bitch bullshit, we own that. Okay? We can't keep clinging to this motherfucking this pit, man, and this hole of putting your seed in motherfucking unfertile ground, man. And just the worst possible motherfucking, place for it to grow. Can't do that, man. That's irresponsible. And what you're really going to start seeing, man, and it's happening now, black men's interracial interactions and things are increasing. Black men's interracial relationships and stuff is going up. Again, why? Because we've been putting the work in here. Again, man, for at least 30 some years running, all they had to go by was movies, music, magazines, motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? All of these things, man, that gave a caricature of what a black man was. And it was always hyper, you know what I'm saying? Hyper violent, hyper fucking sexual, hyper rhythmic. You know what I'm saying? Niggas are just, all these, super nigga, right? So it never gave any of the nuances. This is why black men can't feel. It's the thing of some simp ass dude going off right now. Men want to be nurtured. Men want to be cared about. Yes, nigga. Every human being wants that. The problem is, again, those men before us wanted that. They just didn't have the words or the ways to express it. And a lot of them motherfucking died, lonely ass lives. All you did all your motherfucking life, man, was motherfucking work. I saw Chronicles finally uploaded a thing today, and Larry Elder was talking about how bitter his father was and how, his father couldn't be a father to them because he was working so hard. The dude worked however many jobs, and then he opened up his own business. And he was like, bro, he realized when he actually sat down and had the conversation with his dad is that his dad gave up the ultimate sacrifice. So he, his brother, and his mother, you know what I'm saying, could have a good life. That's, black men aren't seen in that light, man. You aren't seen with this, with as a human. You're just this motherfucking machine. You know what I'm saying? You're just this cyborg, this fucking android, this thing that just keeps working and working and working and working and working and working and and yelling at people when you need to yell at people, and you don't got no feelings for real, and you're just this, Again, man, the craziest thing, dog, is being looked at as just this emotionless in person that doesn't deserve any of the human, emotions, any of the any human factors. Only thing you're supposed to do is motherfucking, live, eat, sleep, shit, work, die. That's it. If you want anything outside of that, now you some soft ass nigga. Oh, you ain't no man. No, actually, I'm more of a man than the men before me, because the men before me didn't know how, you know what I'm saying? They didn't understand the importance of, emotional and mental maturity. You know what I'm saying? Again, bro, like I said, bro, you can have all the money in the world, but nigga, if you unhappy and you hating your fucking life, what fucking good is that doing you? If you making all the money in the world, but you giving it away to ungrateful motherfuckers, what good does it do? What good does that do you? You know what I'm saying? If you high value with fucking low self-esteem, You're not high value because you don't value yourself. So again, man, what we're talking about here, man, is this what's always existed for everybody else. Why? Because their culture, their race, their demographic, their group, they have put the man and the well-being of that man at the head. Why? Because they understand everything runs off of that man. Everything runs off that man. Yet, lo and behold, for us, well, what we're going to do is use the man as a cheat code, and we're going to keep the man on the outside, but we're going to use the man to have babies by the man, and then we'll make the government the head. Food stamps, child support, Section 8 projects, Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security. We'll use the kid as an avenue to box the man out. Well, brothers are doing better at that also. Brothers aren't having as many kids as brothers used to have. Brothers are being more responsible. All right. The thing is, man, again, and I can understand it because I've seen a couple people had these conversations about not wanting to have kids, man, because the world's so fucked up. Men and women. But I heard men and women had the conversation like, the world's so far gone, man, I won't want to bring kids into it. And that's your right. I don't blame you. If I didn't have kids already, man, I certainly wouldn't think about having kids now. The craziest things are, man, on every fucking level. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to y'all in the chat, man. Make sure I be highlighting some of y'all comments and stuff, man. Well, no, and that's what I say, man. And this is why I say, I'm promote you, brothers. I appreciate you, fam. Appreciate you, brother. This is why I say about this, man. Listen, bro, I'm here to tell you to take care of you. I can't take care of you. You can't take care of me. We all grown ass men. But what I can do is tell you to focus on you, refocus on you, and figure out what you need, brother. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I didn't live my life until shit, I got divorced. My everything revolved around making sure everybody else was good. I told y'all, bro, I didn't before, like the first time I really celebrated my birthday is when I took that Philly trip. On my birthday, it's not no big deal. It's whatever. It's just another day. You know, mind you, my motherfucking my ex at the time, she get a whole month. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? These chicks throw motherfucking birthday months and birthday weeks, right? And stuff like that. And I'm not saying you needed all that. I'm not saying that. You know what I'm saying? But again, just the celebration of themselves and that the concept of it. Okay. Not taking it too far. Again, man, everything should be done in moderation. But for us, the black man, especially the black male to black man, right? Black boy to the black man is told. Even when you start doing something of note, right? Outside of, hood nigga shit or athletics, and talent possibly in, music or whatever, right? But for the most part, anytime you start having success, you're shamed for that success. Oh, you think you somebody. Oh, you think you doing something. Oh, you think. Well, damn, ain't I supposed to think positive of myself in a positive moment about something positive? I'm not here motherfucking hurting nobody to do what I'm doing, and I'm using my God-given talents, whatever it may be, to be successful right here in this moment, and you want to chop me down? Of course you have to, because again, if the men gain confidence, true confidence, man, not no peacocking bullshit, not nothing to where, again, I tell you guys, man, a person, shout out to everybody with self-esteem, bro, and a true self-confidence. People hate you because it's something about you they just can't understand and they can't explain. Because true self-confidence, man, is such a rare thing. So rare, right? And the only people that are allowed to have it are like celebrities. right? Or famous people, or rich people, or the people that society accepts to have it. If you're a regular everyday person, bro, with true self-esteem, self-confidence, bro, you're gonna be hated, dog. People are not gonna be able to stand you. This nigga think he's somebody. This nigga think he this and that and blah blah blah. And you ain't even got to talk to him, man. But again, your energy, your aura, your spirit. You know what I'm saying? When you walk into the room, motherfuckers like, motherfucker hit you with the motherfucking Esther face. Motherfucker hit you with the motherfucking Esther from motherfucking from Sanford and Sons, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to, man. You got to get this shit for yourself, man. You gotta operate from that place. Again, man. When you embark upon doing something great, 99.9% of people are not going to believe in you. They're not going to believe you. They're going to doubt you. They're going to tell you negative shit to try and make you give up whatever it is you think you're going to do. There's not going to be much support. Why? Because again, people put their limitations on you, right? People always put their limitations on you. But you as a black man, bro, that's going to come infinity fold. You have everybody, other niggas, women, hell, kids. Everybody's gonna fucking tell you, nigga, who the fuck you think you is, and why is you even trying to do this shit? It's never gonna go anywhere. You have to have the fucking level, bro, of understanding and belief in the process. All right, not just yourself, but the process you're gonna put together to make this shit happen, bro. And understand that everything's not gonna be smooth sailing. It's gonna be some hiccups and shit along the road. But as long as you motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, stay the course, man. All right. Everything will come out where it's supposed to in the end, man. All right. A lot of things in life, Brand, is better to have tried than to never have fucking experienced it at all. You learn a lot of shit, man, from just attempting certain things, right? And I don't mean just, motherfucking aim for the motherfucking stars and try to land on the moon, every single fucking time. Nah, man, eventually your ass gonna run out of rocket fuel, my nigga. You gonna be up with Apollo, what Apollo mission, and you gonna blow the fuck up before you even get outside the atmosphere, because you're just not giving enough planning of the process, right? When you try, man, you want to give it, the best possible try you can. All right. But mainly, man, as you guys can see in the thumbnail, back in the day, man, I think I was either just born or right before they had this movie called They Live. And it's crazy to me because everybody uses the whole red pill thing or whatnot, what have you, the Matrix and stuff like this. But the Matrix is just another rendition of this, right? Where you can see what's really going on, right? Everybody else, man, ignorance is bliss, dog. Ignorance truly is bliss. All right. Motherfuckers that don't know, that's why most people don't want to know. Okay. No Mario Winans. Okay. They don't want to know, man. They don't want to know the truth about reality and the real world and what's going on and so on and so forth. They want to go about their life, laughing, giggling, kikiing, playing around, man. Think everything a motherfucking game. Because again, man, once you know, man, responsibility comes with that. And once you see, you can't unsee. So They Live was a movie with Roddy Piper. And I think what Keith David is the dude's name. And pretty much Roddy Piper somehow comes by these glasses and he starts to see all of the shit that regular people cannot see without the glasses. He puts him and Keith David had this horrible fucking scripted fight. One of the worst scripted fights ever. But puts the glasses on him, and then he can finally see what he sees. And they pretty much go through the process of trying to, get the motherfuckers up out of their shit or whatever from the stop the invasion, right? Well, black men, for far too long, man, most of us, the majority of us, grow up with looking through a matriarchal lens, you know, a feminine viewpoint on life, you know. And until you get to this point to where we understand and we realize, man, that we have a unique experience other than any other man on the planet as to where the woman is exalted and the woman is put on a pedestal versus the man. This is why, man, like I said, you deal with a Puerto Rican chick or Dominican chick or Hispanic chick, me no black, Afro Latinas or whatever, right? Their reaction and what they get from black men in the interaction, man. Shout out to Ivory, brother. I greatly appreciate you for a 5 on the Cash App, fam. Appreciate you, brother. It's totally different. And if you ever sit down and have a conversation with them, they'll tell you just, how their mom taught them to, serve their dad and, fix his plate first. And, it's never none of this 50-50 shit and none of this, the man ain't doing enough and all this other shit. And it's just like, well, damn. Now, how is it that, the spicy niggas, the jalapeno niggas, okay, or nigglets rather, they can get this concept, but we don't get it. Well, it's quite simple. It's easy. It's cultural. It's cultural, man. You gotta think, bro. Outside of us, man, even the white kids, white people, the man, they understand that man, the father is fucking, you know what I'm saying, held as being the fucking head of the household, is being the head of the family. That last name being your brand name is understood. Hell, look at the Mannings. You know what I mean? Right? You don't see the fucking the NFL prospect getting drafted and him talking about how, my mom did everything for me and I can't wait to buy her a house and all these different things. And yeah. You don't see that shit, man. Us though. So once you want to start understanding this shit, man, what we've been programmed, right? How we've been propagandized. And we start keying in on it to fix it, to change it. You are going to upset the motherfucking aliens, bro. All right? Male and female alike. And this is the important part that brothers got to understand, man. Listen, bro, we already are isolated in this thing, societally, right? Because you're seen as a threat as a black dude. In a lot of the cases, not all, but you may be seen as a threat, right? The problem, the issue is though, is that if and when you're seen as a threat and you're made out to be a threat by other people that look like you, again, the lies being told about black men being like these predators and these woman beaters and all these other things, blah, 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 when they look at the stats, hey man, it just don't add up. All right. We seen the other day these false police calls and this shit that happened, man. There's so many brothers that experienced this on your own to where you've been falsely accused of something simply because of an argument or because you refuse to argue and you just want to get out of the situation. And what a bitch gonna do? Call the police. Put everybody at motherfucking danger over her fucking feelings and then want to apologize about it after the fact, right? After the damage has been done. But you have to understand, bro, this is why we have to come together. This is why we have to start making the fucking change, bro. And actually start making a way in some way to where we can actually come together, physically. All right. We're gonna have to get to the point. It ain't yet. No, we're just starting, but get to the point of where, we physically coming together, man, and having these things, put into place and start getting stuff put into action, man. Lo and behold, shout out to I forget the brother's name. King Randall. Shout out to King Randall, right? King Randall. As much as I disagree with the brother, his philosophy, he's still putting the work in, right? He's helping young black boys that are in horrible fucking situations. I hope he's not passing down his same philosophy to him, because again, man, all you do is enable and you help the next generation to keep the fucking cycle going. But at the same time, like you said, man, his good deeds outweigh his bad philosophy. You feel what I'm saying? And I give brothers that type of respect. On the other hand, like I said, you got fucking Dr. Umar, to where it's negative on both ends. He's put out a fucking horrible philosophy, and then the brother still has not delivered on something that he's supposed to be delivering on for 10 years now. Umar Johnson put out hard dates this year, y'all, for it to be stuff for the whatever the hell name of that school supposed to be, and ain't nobody stepped foot in that goddamn school. Not one person. It's bullshit. Just had a black female streamer claim I was sexual harassing her, and when I called her out, she ended the stream and deleted the video. Yeah, man, listen, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying too, man. Listen, bro. Be careful out here, bro. Again, just be careful, dog. It's sad too that again, we can't even have innocent, normal interactions with, the women that are attached to us. Can't do it, man. It's fucked up. But the most important thing is to understand it and then just move forward from it. You know what I mean? Protect yourself at all times, dog. You know what I mean? Well, it ain't just lust. Lust is a big part of it, though. You definitely gotta have some dick control, dick discipline. But the problem and the issue, man, again, is lack of community, lack of trust, and that's something that we're gonna have to work together to obtain, because another big part of that programming is, again, the Niggerlander syndrome. We're purposely implanted with the Niggerlander syndrome, man, to where it could be only one. This is why the violent crime rate between us are, just the way it is. This motherfucking Mandingo fucking mentality where, what I'm saying, I see another nigga, I gotta kill him. You gotta get out of that, man. And like I said, even myself, I found myself, having to be the bigger man in a lot of situations, man, and just, either look away at some nigga that want to stare me down, or just give him the head nod, like everything's cool, bro. And this is me at 40 saying this. It's like it's still hard for me because I'm being challenged. My manhood is being challenged. I know why this nigga staring me down and acting like he want to, grilling and all this other shit and la. But am I going to go along with it and help perpetuate the motherfucking shit? Or am I just going to, be literally the bigger person and just, hey, man, you got it, brother. How you doing today, brother? What's going on with you? What? And niggas will literally be confused, man. You know what I mean? Niggas will, you give niggas a kind word, bro, and they will be, they don't know what to do. They don't. But again, man, once you understand, so you know better, you do better, right? And that's just what we got to start doing out here, man. Of course, don't be no fool. Don't be, I ain't saying be no bitch. Don't be no, what I'm saying? Don't be no, no, what I'm saying? But, in situations like that, man, hey, just leave that shit alone, man. It's going to be nothing positive that comes of that. And the best part about it is a nigga that's just doing that, especially if he's like a grown nigga, a young nigga, possibly, but for the most part, bro, just be prepared and just move around, because again, that nigga right there, bro, might be looking for somebody to motherfucking, unfortunately. And that's the way you really still have to look at a lot of niggas, man. Depending on where you at. You know what I mean? You know where you at. You know what I'm saying? You really have to look at a lot of niggas as a threat. All right. But we have to work on it and fix it to the situation where, the only people that are the threats are the true threats. Not, I look at, a brother that's, got his stuff together, you know what I'm saying, out with his family and so on and so forth. And obviously just, whatever. And now we staring each other down like we about to motherfucking do a WWE promo or some shit. Like there's no need for that. If I'm out in the street though, and motherfucking, Lil Ron motherfucking pull up on me with the motherfucking wicks and shit out, no shirt on, with his pistol showing in his pants, that's a different story. That's a different story. Brothers, we have we don't even need the glasses at the point, bro. We got the vision, man. We have the vision. All right. And brothers that have the vision, man, are gonna have to put the glasses on the other brothers that can't yet see. Telling y'all, man, listen, bro, if you look on social media and just look back 4 or 5 years, dog, is rampant as simping is. Simping is nowhere near it used to be back then. Nowhere near. Again, just look at Derrick Jackson. Derrick Jackson's been exposed, and that he was the king of all simps. In due time, a lot of this stuff helps along the way, because what we come to realize, these women finally come to realize, man, listen, these simp ass dudes, these hood booger dudes, like a lot of niggas the same, bro. All right, it's just niggas got a different approaches trying to get the pussy. Okay, that's all it is. And the thing about it is, again, the dude is gonna tell you straight up, hey, look, this is what I want. All right, this is what I'm looking for right now. You know what I'm saying? Maybe something later on, but as of now, this is all I'm desiring. All right. Well, and Dreddy Bean, brother, and I agree, man, and that's why I say, man, and that's why I say, brother, especially you older, man, bro, just shake that shit and just walk off, man. Just walk off, man. Because again, literally, it can't save your life, man. For real shit, real shit. Listen, and trust me, bro. Y'all have no idea, bro. I'm a competitor of competitors. Okay, and there's nothing worse. I hate nothing worse than like a bully. I told y'all, bro. I was in Aruba, and this nigga just kept mugging me. Nigga just kept mugging me, bro. And I'm like, bro, like, what the fuck? Why'd you trying to be the hard nigga here? Bro, if we got into it, you really think, like, you know what I'm saying? Again, I know, not just, you can't just win a fight because you're big, nigga. That's not what I'm saying. But trust me, believe me, bro. Like, baby's gonna get dragged. All right. But I'll have to be the person to just be like, damn, man. And this nigga mugged me for like 2 days, and I had to finally just like, what up, my nigga? Like, what's going on? So this nigga would stop mugging me, bro. Like every time we walk by, so this nigga, like, nigga, I ain't got time to be eye wrestling with you, nigga. Ain't no motherfucking eye wrestling championship belt. What we got going on, man? Darnell Jones, hey man, listen, that too. Listen, this spin the block shit, man. Yes, nigga, 2 days. Nigga was mugging me for 2 days, bro. Like, bro, like, nigga, ain't you on vacation, nigga? Listen, man. Yeah, listen. TBE, I'm gonna go over that too, man. I'm gonna tap on that a little bit. Listen, the spin the block shit or whatever, bro. That's the thing right now. All right. If you're gonna get back with an ex, somebody from your past, man, hey, like they say, man, it's something meant to be, you let it go or to come back to you. And I believe in sometimes those things do work. It's some brothers that, you know what I mean, divorce or break up or whatever, and you come back, because you guys have a better respect for each other, a better appreciation and things like that. And if it works for you, it works. I'm glad that Nelly's happy about the situation. Fucking Shanti or whatever the situation. Hey, it is what it is, man. Are they gonna get married? I doubt it. Hope not. But then too, like I said, that's the new wave. What did I tell y'all, man? We on what? The future is baby mama part. The next one will be part 3, right? Bro, the future is baby mama. These successful women are not gonna get fucking married. Successful women not get married. Rihanna set that tone. Rihanna's on her second kid. Just had her second kid, man, with a dude that she's decided to have her whole family with. She's never gonna marry A$AP Rocky. Because it's okay for women to guard their assets. It's okay for women to protect themselves financially. You as a man, though. So this is why a lot of shit we say, man, you're gonna have to, you know what I mean? You have to understand it and look at it from a different lens. You know what I mean? The single mother shit, it's not that good, but are you really trying to marry a woman right nowadays? So if you want kids, what does that mean? You gonna pay fucking 20 bands for a surrogate and all that bullshit? Or you gonna get with a chick that you motherfucking, got some shit in common with and everything's working or whatever, y'all together, and have a baby by her. Shit can't always stay the same, man, when, you know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? And again, it ain't just a black chick, that's a white chick, that's an Asian chick, that's any chick in the art. Is it worth it getting married in 2023 to have a family? Me, not to me. We can live together, we can be together, we can do all this shit, but I gotta sign my name to a piece of paper for nah. I don't think that's I just don't think I don't think it's a viable enough reason. I honestly don't. I told y'all, man, a lot of stuff is gonna be redefined over these next 20, 30 years. A lot of stuff, bro. A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Cortez took her back. Yeah, niggas was saying that, man, because she was fucking with some Sheik or some shit too, I think. Her and Rihanna. Y'all know Rihanna was the same way. Rihanna was fucking with the Arab dude. I don't think it was from Dubai, but some Arab guy. Simino, what's up, man? Ben Affleck got back with J-Lo again. Ben Affleck? I thought she was married to A-Rod. A-Rod and J-Lo broke up? They got divorced? Devin, it really is. Marriage really is outdated. But what was you saying? What the hell are you talking about ASAP going to jail for? What would ASAP go to jail for? Yeah, hey, and listen, man. Here we go. We gonna see. We gonna see. Y'all gonna be complaining about. Y'all gonna wish I was in that bowl game after this week. After the, you know what I'm saying, young fella. But we'll talk about that. Shout out to Josh Ox. Yeah, listen, Josh, and I was the person that said this, and everybody said I was fucking crazy. I'm telling you, bro. Once the boomers and a lot of the Gen Xers are gone, bro, you're gonna see the true marriage numbers, and it's gonna be under 20%. Attempted murder? What the fuck? What the hell? When the hell this happened? Jesus. ASAP Rocky? God damn. Well, Cortez, you were mixed already, but I see what you're saying. Again, well, this is the thing, right? And I get where you're coming from, but bro, they got history, dog. That's all I can say. They got history. So I don't know. I feel you. Like I said, you've been out there, riding the camel and shit. You know what I mean? I guess. But that aspect of it. But get back to it. Black men are now seeing what's going on. We're waking a whole lot of other brothers up to this, right? And brothers are starting to understand, bro, this is a fucking bad deal. Listen, I do not want the leftovers of motherfucking the jail niggas, the prison niggas, the street niggas, the drug dealers, killers, gorillas, sliders, riders, nose wipers. No, bitch, I do not want the motherfucking residual pussy of them niggas. No, ma'am. I refuse. If you can't fuck with me when, you know what I'm saying? And what makes it so crazy is it's like a strict diet of ain't shit niggas for these bitches. For your whole prime, your whole motherfucking, teens to fucking 20s, you doing nothing but motherfucking hopping on hood nigga, street nigga, jail nigga, prison nigga dick. Okay? Which that's your prerogative. Do you? Do your thing. Do your thing, little one. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing. The problem is though, when you try to motherfucking repackage yourself like you motherfucking brand new after you done been returned from the streets. And baby, no, little baby, please stick to the trenches and the traps that you used to. Okay? No. I am not about to show you the motherfucking the gated community lifestyle. No. Not finna show you that shit. No. I'm not about to give you access to all the shit I worked so motherfucking hard for. Not doing it. Appreciate you, bro. Well, yeah, for the women again. So, like I said, and that's just what you guys have to be careful of, right? So, think about this: if you're a successful guy, right, and a woman couldn't handle the fact of the matter that you're a successful guy, you have access to other women and all these different things or whatever, and you wouldn't leave the hoes alone for her, even though you had her as a number one. Well, what is she going to understand? 5-6 years down the line, when again, no matter what your fucking extracurricular activities were, you're the best option she had on the fucking board. Again, brothers, we're told we're discouraged from having that realization. And if you think that now you're just narcissistic, just asshole, well, no, bitch, I'm the best thing that ever happened to you. That's real. It's not my fault. You know what I mean? It's not my fault that I made the wise decisions I made in life. It's not my fault that I put myself in a position to be in from a financial stability standpoint or whatever, what have you. It's not my fault. You know what I'm saying? If I'm the best guy that you ever ran into, hey, hooray for you. But don't blame me for being me. And far too often, man, we're shamed out of this shit. Again, I told y'all, man, one of the biggest things when you realize, bro, is that you the best nigga bitch ever had. That's something for you to process. And then a lot of the times, man, it explains a woman's vitriol for you, dog. If you didn't do no fucked up shit or whatever, and this woman just hates your guts, bro, she's mad because she understands what she lost. And now she's out here trying to fucking recoup the shit, and she can't. Telling y'all, man, it's some crazy shit, man. If you really, really sit, and that's why I tell you the whole, hoes winning thing or whatever. Whenever y'all said that shit, temporarily, yeah, the fine hoes win. Yeah, fine hoes win. And even for them, it's still temporary. But for the most part, man, no. Especially like I said, the worst woman ever, the most bitterest fucking bitch you could ever find is a bitch that fumbled a good nigga, man. That fumbled a good nigga, for real. My bad. Fumbled a good black man. All right. He went out here motherfucking sticking his dick and everything. He was providing, he was protecting. He got a good head on your shoulders, so he was fucking leading you down a path. And again, what do we know? Women cannot handle fucking monotony, man. Women think a relationship is supposed to be a permanent motherfucking, like, down the first fucking downhill slope on a roller coaster. Just permanent, permanently. There's never supposed to be a point where you have to go back up again and get your momentum. You know, there's never supposed to be a point to where there's just, you know, like just like even killed running or nothing. It's supposed to always be fun, right? Have that motherfucking understanding, man, of what it is, and then you understand most women not built for relationships. That's why I say, bro, this marriage shit, bro, I cannot in my right, like with a good conscience, suggest that a man get married, especially a black man, bro. The odds is not in your favor. The numbers say it's not in your favor. This is not. If some things change legally or whatnot, what have you. And shout out to the brother hit me up the other day, man. Like, listen, what did we tell y'all about the fucking prenups, man? So now Jeezy had a prenup, but now Jeannie Mai wants to fucking claim he was, you know, he cheated. So now she can get to challenge the fucking the prenup. Bro, you're not even safe with a prenup. And again, we saw this with fucking Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre had a prenup and they didn't. So that's what I'm saying, bro. It's just so it's a lose-lose situation to where you know what I'm saying? If you're really thinking about getting married, man, bro, you put your nuts in a motherfucking in a vice or in the motherfucking what do you call it? Fucking guillotine, man. You're literally putting your fucking nuts in a vice and your head under the fucking guillotine, bro. That's what you're doing. If you got here talking about getting married. That's why I'm all for, hey, you know, the spiritual route of marriage or whatever, or trust or so on and so forth. Some shit to where you can't lose everything, man. But bro, you sign your name to that paper, bro. Hey, odds are not in your favor. Forever, forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, bro. For life until we both die, till we no longer here, bro. Women aren't even being trained, and this is why I say that's a failing thing. The generations before us were the silent generation and Gen X, right? Or silent generation, boomers, Gen X. They were taught that, hey, you get married and stay married no matter what. All right, that ended with them. Gen Xers had were like the first, you know what I'm saying, post big divorce boom in the 80s. So now they're growing up with, you know what I'm saying, either divorced parents or no parents. And then, you know, us, same thing. You know what I'm saying? We're at the point now again, man. 2000s babies are grown. Grown. Like we're old enough to motherfucking buy alcohol and own pistols grown. So just imagine how much the mentality on marriage has changed over silent, boomer, Gen X, millennial, Gen Z, and I don't know what the fuck this is. So 5 to 6 generations. Just imagine how much just the societal definition of marriage and views on marriage have changed in over that time period. These girls are no longer being married or even to want marriage, man. They don't even want to desire marriage. Women are saying they don't want to be married. Again, 2030, they say over 50% of women are going to be single. In 6 years, y'all, they say it's going to be 50% of women are going to be single here. Whether he did it before marriage or not, man, but hey. Good girl gone rich. This is exactly what the culture is suffering. Men who give dumb advice for clout and likes, but who are truly miserable. Good girl gone rich. Love, would you like to have a conversation? Because I promise you, I'm not giving dumb advice, and I'm not miserable at all. It's lovely out here. My life is lovely, love. You should do a little research before you open your mouth and sound real stupid. But hey, it is what it is. Appreciate you, fam. Appreciate you, brother. Shout out to Seminole 2014. Me and my bro was just talking about it yesterday in regards to black women and good black men. Convo started because of all those comments that one black tech dude, Marquise Brownlee, gets from other black folks. Yeah, man. Again, you're just seeing this corny. You're seeing all these other things. Only miserable men listen to miserable people. Follow Jesus. I already follow Jesus, love. I probably know him a whole lot better than you do, being that you're using his name in vain right now to be funny. So I know you're not as familiar with him as I would be, because you're using him to be funny. But hey, if you would like to, again, if you want to have a conversation, just let me know and we can talk about this. Because if me and you talk long enough, I know we'll point out who the miserable one really is, and not me. The fact of the matter is, I don't even know how you found my channel, but you're here arguing with me in my chat. And don't block or let her rock, right? But it shows who's miserable. You don't have to be here. You're a woman with a vagina, and out of all the things you could be doing, you're arguing with me in my chat. So who's really miserable? I'm like, I just, again, man. But if you want to talk, love, let me know. We can talk. Yeah, man. Listen, bro, we're not even gonna do it. Oh God. But yeah, man. Listen, like I said, I'm glad this person right here, the perfect example. Would you marry this? Would you marry this woman that uses Jesus' name in vain? this woman that's claiming somebody else is miserable, right? But she's here, you know what I'm saying, to somehow be the offset of this wonderful black. Listen, good girl going rich. I'm gonna do you this favor. Now this just for her. If she don't answer, I know she's not gonna answer. Good girl going rich. Here you go. Stop typing at me and just come up here and talk to me. Okay, there you go. Click that link, love, and we'll answer all the questions you want to answer. Because I promise you, if we talk long enough, but you're not going to click the link though. That's the crazy part about it. That's the sad part. You got all this smoke in the chat, man. And like I said, here we go. Love, how about you come up and tell me? Click the link. Click the link. But either way, listen. Like I'm saying, man, this woman right here is showing the prime example as to why there's no way in fucking hell you should get married to these fucking crazy, miserable ass fucking women out here, dog. Don't do it, brother. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Do not do it. She's going to spend all this time telling you that something wrong with you because you're using the stats and the data for the unsuccessfulness of fucking marriage as reasons to not get married as a black man. You're simply playing the fucking numbers game. You're simply looking at the stats that say, hey, I have a very, very high chance of getting divorced before me and or my wife expire. There is not going to be no forever. And simply because I'm saying that, somehow I'm fucking up the culture. So I'm stating the facts that's supported by motherfucking math. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's all she's gonna do, man. She's not gonna come up here. You know what I'm saying? The link's right there. But she again, like we said, we know what the deal is, bro. She's just here to distract and talk shit to niggas, but never really, You know what I mean? She don't want no smoke for real. But another thing. So yeah, man. Another thing too. Listen, shout out to Raw B. I went over there yesterday and she had some other chick or whatever. They was doing this whole thing talking about how $100,000 ain't no money. Listen, brother. Listen, man. Brother, keep doing your thing, man. Keep being successful. Keep making your money and keep increasing as much as you possibly can. Like again, look at your entrepreneurship, man. If some of you do good, brother, hey, take your main job money and motherfucking put that towards the you know what I'm saying, your personal business, your side job or whatever. Bro, if you fry some mean chicken, nigga, fry some chicken. Try it. Just try it, man. Again, bro. Again, a lot of the things that's crazy, and it's like little things we say or whatever, and you really don't get it, bro. Just try it. If you try it and the shit don't work, hey, man, come to the realization that shit don't work, man, and move on. But at least you tried it. You can say at one point in time, niggas, I was out here slanging them chickens. I was like slanging them birds, nigga. You know what I mean? But not seriously though. Yeah, man. The main way to get to, the high earning thing, man, is entrepreneurship. All right. Entrepreneurship. All right. It teaches you a whole lot of different things, man. Keeping up with your taxes, learning more about tax law, all these different things, and giving yourself, again, another revenue stream, bro. All right. One of the best things I learned about this, man, I say it again. I appreciate all the love and what you guys showed me for retiring, but knowing what I know now, I would not have to make it to retirement to do what I did, what I know how to do now. I would have been able to get out in the 10-year mark, no questions, and hell, be more than made up. You know what I'm saying? The money that I would have gotten in this and in the other 10 years, like 10 times over, if I was doing, the work I could have been doing at the 10-year mark here. You know what I'm saying? But again, you live and you learn, right? Now it's still an advantage because now I got, just, mailbox money and a substantial portion of it to be tax free. Don't have to worry about on the yearly. That's a great thing. That's a blessing. But still, understanding what I know and how to play the game now, you know what I'm saying? It's a totally different approach. So no, man, I'm good. They're not me, brother. Oh man. Snow, you automatically part of the VA when you get the thing. What's the name? When you retire, Snuggles. Hey, no, it's Halsey. I thought about that too. The Thundercats joint. I thought about that. Sight beyond sight. I was gonna add that in there, but I didn't want to make it too. What's the name? Yes, Snuggles. I put my disability claim in. Yes, I did, love. Good girl gone rich. Why are you still in my chat? Why you hadn't hit the thing now? God has bigger purpose for you. Trust that this ain't it. Be the change you want to see, black man. God bless. One day you will understand. Therefore, you'll be a positive force in this world. I'm a positive force in this world right now. I'm encouraging black men to be who we're supposed to be. I'm encouraging black men to be the leaders of our community, of our race, and stop letting these motherfucking bitches run this shit in the ground. So I'm already doing that, love. And if you can't see it again, it's another case in point, imperfect example as to why you talking about brothers to be getting married, and you definitely not one of the people that you should get married to. So I don't even know how you can promote something that you're obviously not qualified for. Just saying. No, Snuggles. Yeah, I did all that stuff, Snuggles. I appreciate you, but yeah. Yeah, man. Listen. Hey, shout out to Mr. O with the info. Hey, that too. Hey, so y'all know what the new color purple comes out. Is it Christmas Day or Christmas Eve? Christmas Day or Christmas Eve, you got a new color purple coming out. So again, man, please understand, black man, what this shit is, bro. The best kept secret is out. All right. The everyday black man is finally getting the recognition we should have gotten a long time ago. The true identity, and the true archetype of the black man is being shown nowadays, thanks to us. All right. Not just these motherfucking characters, it's just, gang banging and slanging and all this other shit. And you know what I'm saying? Nah, bro. Like, the wonderful thing about the podcasts and brothers having platforms and speaking, man, is you get to see real everyday black men, bro, speak their minds. Oh, if anybody would come up, man, I can come up too. By the way, anybody wants to come up, you guys can come up. Appreciate you guys. You know, I love you if you just participate. But the link's in the chat if you want to come up. You click the link. But yeah, man, just so many things are on display now. And it isn't just a celebrity anymore. It isn't just the athlete anymore. It isn't just the fucking, you know, the rapper, you know. Real everyday black men, bro, can be seen on the daily. And the way we articulate, the way we you know what I'm saying, just see things, our perspective, you know. And I'm telling you, just like this chick, even though she's a, you know, she's a detractor, right? But trust me, believe me, man. Like I say, you get people from all over there to be watching you. You have no idea who's watching you, right? Trust me, believe me. There are numbers and droves of women of other cultures, right? Yo, what's up?
Yo, man, what's going on, man? It's James, man. What's good with you, man? Salute to your retirement.
I appreciate you, fam. What's up with you?
Nah, man, everything is healthy around here, man. But I like what you said, like this a minute ago, when you was like brothers up here, and like you really seeing like authentic brothers, especially when you go to like the deeper side of like YouTube. I don't know if you go to them sections, man, and like I be seeing it like the Wu-Tang Clan, man. Like, yo, without these platforms, man, a lot of brothers would be doing other things out here. Not every brother, retired from the army. Not every brother, is in tech. But it's nice to see that we all colliding with each other. Like, know what I'm saying? Like, where in life would I be able to talk to like a dude in the army or like a guy babe that's in tech? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm from a certain type of environment and I got a certain type of background. You know what I mean? So it just, sometimes you just see all different type of brothers sometimes do be on the same platforms with all different walks of life. Even though if you understand it, because you've been here for a while and you know that we all stood in our own little pockets. You feel me?
Yeah. Well, like I said, man, that's the thing, man. Each every brother, we were still not a monolith. We'll never be a monolith. The most important thing, though, is like-minded brothers and brothers that have a goal to achieve. You know, again, just the proper role of leadership and being the man, being the head. So, like you say, it's gonna take a whole lot of different brothers in order for that to happen. And again, everybody's gonna bring, you know, whatever their special thing is to the situation, to the you know, to the equation. But yeah, that's the gist of it, bro. We're just trying to, you know, figure this stuff out and, you know, be as genuine and real about it as possible. Well, Royce, what's up with you, fam?
What up, fantastic? Congratulations, BABG.
Appreciate you,
DD
bro.
DD 214 gang, baby. Hey, we got to get you in the Hundo Club, man.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna call him tomorrow, see what's going on. They hadn't gave me my initial rating yet, but they hadn't even added my sleep stuff and some other stuff I got going on. So yeah, we'll see though.
Yeah. When I retired back in 2021 and of October, and by December, I was maxed out with my rating, and then I helped like four other people get real nice on their ratings and stuff. I'll talk to you about it. I send you an email
Oh, for sure,
about it,
appreciate you. Yeah,
and
most definitely.
because you don't want to put too much out there, because we got a lot of weirdos
Yeah,
on Facebook.
I definitely feel you. I know. I got you.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah, man. But uh, to the subject that you're talking about tonight, um, and this has kind of been going around like the last couple of weeks or so, basically talking about how really, thanks to, in particular, the black sector of the manosphere, uh, Black men in particular now have a voice again. Briefly, in the 90s, you had it with you had it in hip hop with like NWA, the conscious movement, the native tongue guys and stuff, and that kind of got squashed, which it got subverted, which I think was intentional. But now, thanks to the efforts of different content creators, including yourself, myself, and others, people have been able to get that message out. And they, if nothing else, talk about concerns. Even if everybody don't agree, there's still voices you can hear. And I mean, you had this young lady in the chat. She was, going into her, broad babble. They don't want you. They want that stoicism. Just shut up and be a man. Just shut up and do what you're supposed to do, which is whatever a woman tells you to do. That's what that boils down to. Just shut up and take it. And the thing about it is, the problem is when men are in situations that they have concerns about. When they don't talk about it, they start supplementing with, other escapes. And then when they get disgruntled enough, which is why we have the opioid problem, which is why you see an alcohol being pushed, which is why you're seeing marijuana use being pushed, because it's a way of sedating the male population, particularly the white male population, because white men, and getting to the next point I was going to make, when men start having situations where they don't like, it can get pretty rough, and then next thing you know, you have wars. And so the thing is that, like, women like this young woman, they got to understand, hey, you got to let guys get stuff off their chest. You got to let them have their say. How you look at it is how you look at it. Men can't control how women look at what they say, but you got to let them have their say. When you don't, that causes other problems, big problems. And that's what you don't want. And so the whole thing with a lot of the certain male voices being, with the powers that be trying to suppress those voices, what they don't take into consideration is that there's a backlash that is bad for everybody. You see all these laying down movements, and different things like that, MGTOW movement, different things like that, where guys are just checking out and stuff like that. Those are responses, to stuff men don't like. And the thing about it is, rather than trying to suppress what men have to say, let them have their say. Let them figure out what they got to do, as far as alternative methods, so that it don't get, really troublesome and complex, and go about your business. I'm gonna turn my mic off.
And like you said, man, that's been it for a long time for men. Men's recourse have always been, a lot of times over time, unsafe and unhealthy, responses, drinking, smoking, all these different things and whatnot, what have you. That's why I say, man, hey, man, bro, get that jump rope, get you a pair of gloves, man, hit that heavy bag, bro, do something, positive and healthy habits, man, literally are life-saving. It changes everything around. I'm not saying, hey, man, if you indulge in any of those things, man, do it responsibly, do it within moderation, but don't let it take a hold of your life, man. Don't let it control you. You know, the addiction, like you said, man, that's a huge thing that's coming up. And then, again, that's, you know, something that's by design, because like you said, if your world is also just depressing and all these other things, you need to escape. And the best way to escape it is going to be some type of, you know, external stimulus, you know, some type of drug, alcohol, whatnot, what have you. You know what I'm saying, to help you get away from the reality and just, you know, the pain and suffering that you have going on with yourself.
Right, right. It's either going to be that, or it's going to be forced change by means of violence. And you know, you don't, as a society, we don't want either.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want war. You don't want a revolution like that, and you don't want to have an epidemic of addiction. You know, so it's like, what women have to understand is that, number one, the days of men just not saying anything are over, and number two, sometimes you gotta let men have their say, especially if you have sons or you're going to have sons, because they're going to be affected by a lot of stuff that's going on, and a lot of stuff that's going on is not good. And not only that, a lot of this stuff is impacting women, even though they've chosen certain things as their where they're going to plant their flag. The problem is that it's kicking their ass. If you like the whole thing with the transgenders in sports, I told them about this years ago on my channel. Other content creators, I believe you said some stuff about it years ago, and now we're seeing, these transgenders are, man, they out of control. They're out here OC, and the thing about it is, women are now asking for help when we told them, hey, it's not a good idea for you guys to be supporting that.
Well, yeah.
These,
Well, like you said, and that's the crazy part about it. I was gonna do a thing about the whole. I still might, but I just talked about that character not too long ago with the situation where they claimed it was going to, molest another man, or sexually assault another man, force himself on another man. But women had it out with the saucy character, because he was talking shit about women and about how women looked. And it was crazy for me to see, women, I guess, get a glimpse and an understanding of, look, these people don't see you as friends, man. They see you as competition. Because
yeah,
these niggas don't even, bro, again, man, these dudes, these brother fuckers, man, they don't, bro, brother fuckers don't go after other brother fuckers, man. They go after motherfucking straight niggas. And that's the shit that we, what I'm saying, you can't, what I'm saying, that people act like is not the thing. And you as a straight man, bro, you can't even really, what I'm saying, address the shit, because no, nigga, you gay? No, nigga, I'm not gay at all. But when I have, if ever you in a a situation, and you gotta look at a, what I'm saying, a brother fucker, and be like, hey, bro, what I'm saying, you gotta be extremely fucking masculine with this motherfucker. Let him know, like, there's no way if ands or buts about, like, what I'm saying, you doing that with this butt, nigga. Like, no, it's not happening, brother. You need to get the fuck on away from around here. You know what I'm saying? But then now, if you do that, now you're, what I'm saying, you're phobic, or you're you know what I'm saying, you're these, and it's like, nah, bro, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, bro. Like, nah, again, a lot of shit has been made up here, like you said, man. Like I said, all this shit's happened since fucking Barack Obama. Barack Obama did this
shit. Yeah, thanks, Barry.
Yeah, Barack Obama literally put a sexual orientation over a whole race of people, and black men are now more at the bottom than we were before now, because we don't play that gay shit, bro. We just don't. Like, bro, no, I'm not. No, bro, listen, you Dwight Howard niggas or whatever, man. Hey, man, that's how you getting down. That's you, nigga. But like, majority of niggas not fucking around with that, bro. Like, hey, man, get them out of here.
Diddler, like a Pete Diddler. Man.
Yeah, but on that note, I don't want to cut nobody off, but like, it was very heartening to see DJ Academics, what I'm saying, really ain't really say too much about that situation. You know what I mean? Especially what Sauce, whatever that person name is, say, like, how that man, how that it was gonna violate him like that. You know what I mean? Because of the cancel culture. You know what I mean? Not to get his channel, demonetized, because I know a lot of brothers in these spaces went through demonetization. You know what I mean? Or even not getting the same view count. View count. You know what I mean? But sometimes, man, you just gotta have a homeboy who don't got nothing to lose. Get him a YouTube channel and just let him just talk his talk. Just get out the way. And that's what I
Bro,
was talking about.
I'm glad you brought
Yeah,
that up.
yo,
I'm gonna
go
piggyback
ahead.
off that as soon as you get done. No, go ahead and get your thought out,
Yeah, yo,
but I'm
I'm
gonna
done. I'm
piggyback
done,
off
brother.
that. Um, and to the point that AK Chopper was talking about, and this is in particular with people who are in the public eye, men who are in the public eye in particular. Channels like yours, like mine, like Bernard Riley, AM, the other people who are out here creating content, who are creating content for men. What famous people and people who are in the public eye, what they have to do is when they need to say certain stuff, they need to reach out to these content creators and be like, "Hey, man, I'm gonna slide you this amount of money. I need you to go in on this subject, and this is why I need you to go in on it, because it'll do two things. Number one, it'll
Uh-huh.
give content creators stuff to talk about, and then number two, and to make money off of it. Number two,
Uh-huh.
it'll actually help protect those famous people, those people in the public eye, to protect their public image. Like, take that Snoop Dogg situation when he went at Gayle King. I felt
Mm,
him on that, but the thing about
right.
it was he's in the public eye. He's a public figure. What he said couldn't come out of his mouth. That can come out of the
Mm,
mouth
facts.
of a content creator, though. That can come out of the mouth of any content creator who speaks up on men's issues. To go at Gayle hard like that, because number one, what's the worst that's going to happen? You get a strike or two on your channel, you get demonetized. Um, where if that public figure pays enough, you can kind of take that hit. And number two,
Right.
what it does is it gets that message out there, and that famous person protects their image again. So yes, Snoop had no business doing that. He should have got one of them guys. He should have reached out to a content creator. Hey, man, put that bitch on blast, and and let that content creator go to work, because you got some guys, like, say for instance, you pay a General Tito, who the dude is a monster when it comes to roast. You put
Yeah.
him on.
Oh my
You put
lord.
him on it. You put Fantastic, Platinum Elite. It's several guys that
Oh,
that
platinum. Oh man, we got some classics.
you got guys that heat her up. You put Fantastic on there. He'll heat her up.
Yeah, man. I
You
don't
know.
think Fantastic took his jersey off, because I said that in the comments. I was like, yo, man, did you take your jersey off or roasted? He was like, nah, man. My jersey's still on though. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
man, it's just I just don't
But it had to be
I just
worthy though. You feel
yeah,
me?
I just bro, I just every now and again, bro, it is what it is. But yeah, I and like you
Hmm.
said, man, that's something that I think I'll say the Jason Whitlock effect had, to where I think we're gonna get more brothers, or more celebrity people or higher up people, co-mingling and talking to us. Like, yeah, you got Kwame Brown, you got what I know they two, they beefing or they opposite ends, but Gilbert Arenas, you got a lot of more people coming into the podcasting, into the thing, man. So it's gonna happen as to where you get more of you know us having I guess crossroads with or intertwinings with, you know, the bigger personalities and things, man. You know,
Yeah.
but like you said, that's the crazy part about it, man. A lot of these brothers,
Yeah,
man,
it is.
you know, they just can't, from, you know, where they are, say what needs to be said. Because like I said, the whole Gayle King thing, man, you know, it was warranted. I mean, why the hell would you attack, you know, a man that just died with his daughter? And you know, so it is what it is. But ultimately,
Yeah.
That's a
man,
fact.
ultimately the whole thing that comes out of this is going to be, um we see what's going on now, and we're actively speaking
Mm-hmm.
to it and about it, and changing and making effective change, man. Again, effective change, bro. I tell you, bro. If
Right.
y'all don't got Twitter, man, get Twitter. And you'll just see. You literally look. It's like watching your kid grow up, man. To see a lot of the things that we talked
Mm.
about, we've been talked about years ago. That's like just now coming. Like, case in point,
Right.
they just showed the thing about where the fucking ghetto bitches was twerking in the restaurant on the chairs, where the dude had to
Oh
talk
yeah,
to
yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that shit just hit
The
Twitter, bro.
restaurant owner.
Mm.
Yeah, they
Is
just
this
hit
hit
Twitter.
Twitter?
Yeah,
That was a
Twitter's
couple of
talking
years
about this
ago,
shit like
right?
this happened like 3 years ago, and it's
Yeah.
just like, yeah, it's just showing you that, like, you know, the commentary and the things that are happening about a lot of these things,
That's
man.
crazy.
You know, people are just starting to understand, dog. Listen, bro, niggas think everything got to be a fucking party in a club. I just want to go
Mm.
somewhere and have good food, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't go to the motherfucking
Facts.
Chinese restaurant and they have motherfucking DJ and playing motherfucking, you know, music and motherfuckers dancing and shit. No, motherfucker, fix my food, bring it out to me, and hey, I'm gonna have a good meal. But niggas want everything to be a motherfucking club. You know, so
Yeah.
that's a whole
You
nother
ain't lying, bro.
Yeah. You know, with that whole situation, man, it's like two things. One, there's a time and a place for everything. You know, the
Mm.
black Americans say they want more upscale spaces where they can go and be comfortable being, you know, uh, you know, having nice things, having nice places to go.
Right.
So the on the other side of that, you have to those same black Americans need to respect the environment and respect the venue, and you know, contain certain stuff. You know, twerking everywhere is not necessary. You know, showing up in a pair of Jordans and some jeans and stuff it's not appropriate at some places. You know, it's just not. And then, you know, on the other the other point with that is that what's the, you know, when you disrespect things that people make for you, and this is speaking of black
Right.
Americans, when you disrespect those places, the people that can create venues and experiences like that, they look at it like, what's the point? You know, you just gonna go in there and act a fool. Why waste or make it dangerous? Why waste the time?
That's a
It's,
that's
you
a
know,
fact. People are getting so okay, right? I just talked to a young man, right? He's only, I think he said he's 20 years old, right? And his father owned like the local store where I'm at. You know, I think he's Turkish or something like that, right? I talked to him, right? And he was like, I am so tired of dealing with my girl, and she roughly his age, give or take. He said, I work all of these hours, and she just want to chill with her homegirls, twerk all day, party all day, whatever, crash cars, because her daddy got, a couple of dollars right now. He said, even when I wanted to like dress up and go to this restaurant, she want to wear pajamas because we know that's a pajama effect. Everywhere you go, I don't care. You go to your local grocery store, you see a lot of chicks with pajamas on, bonnet on, or whatever. So you even seeing that with a brother like that, even a Pookie, whatever these talking points was, even they getting tired. They don't want that no more, bro. I'm telling you, I'm seeing it, every day with these young dudes who I encounter, even as at a job, my local community, the stores I go to, whatever, and I talk to these young bros and they getting tired of the modern day chick. It's like they really want something different, bro. They really do. You know what I mean? And it's saddening that some of these ladies can't catch up to speed because even their grandmothers, yo, the modern day grandmother, yo, she buck wild.
Yep,
I
make
just
grandma's
went
great
through.
again.
85 years old.
I've been called that
She
out,
got
man.
a whole. The grandmother, 68 years old, and got a whole red head wig on her head, bro. I just seen that a
Man,
couple of days ago. I'm trying to tell you, it's wicked. It's 5 generations of people
Yeah,
who teaching these young generations this to be buck wild, bro. And you don't see no grandfather in this house because you know our our living capacity is about what 65, 80 years old if you lucky. You know what I'm saying? And if you're fortunate, you will see 100 summers. You feel me?
yeah.
yeah, but
To
like
add
I said,
on,
man, that's a whole nother part of it. Like I said, the make grandmas great again, bro. You gotta think a grandmother now. I don't even think what the average age of a grandma is, but I'm guessing it's definitely under 40. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
So so everybody's in the club together. You know what I'm saying? Not only is
yeah.
you got, 3 and 4 generations of poverty of these women, man, you have the mentality of where, what I'm saying, independent, don't need no man, and several different motherfucking kids by different dudes, living off the government, all this fucking bullshit. So yeah,
Well,
man, if you have that, as long as you have that element, raising the generations to come, like, bro, it's no chance in winning that. It's no chance in beating that. You just can't. And that's what I'm saying. This is why I say too, why brothers, bro, we gotta do a better job of understanding the importance of family, right? And family history and shit like that. It ain't just, from your genetics where, hey, they got high blood pressure, they got diabetes and shit, but no, how are they actually raised? Who raised them? You know what I'm saying? What's the mom like? Is there a dad at all in the picture? What's the grandma like? So again, man, if you got a chick that's coming from motherfucking two previous generations of poverty, everybody in the motherfucking projects or in motherfucking Section 8, what's the chances of you getting this girl that's going to turn out and be something opposite of what she's been raised in and she's seen over two fucking, earlier renditions of herself and her grandmother and her mother. You know what I'm saying? That's all she knows. So how's she gonna properly respect you? How's she gonna properly have appreciation for family, for a man being around, for a man being in the household, for a man leading? She don't know how to respect that, bro. She don't know how. So again, it's not her fault, but at the same time that it don't matter. She can't be a part. You can't have her bring your seed into this world because she's gonna fucking, what I'm saying, treat you, you know what I'm saying, like not treat you the way you should be treated, and she's not going to
Hey.
include you in anything you've been included with your child, man. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And
Well,
all
well,
kinds of other shit.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, man,
and,
it's a lot
and
of
now,
shit.
yeah, and to everything that we're talking about on this particular subject, you see what's happening now. You're seeing the rise of the hood conservative type guy. Even a lot of these street guys who have done time and who have been out there,
Mm-hmm.
they're flipping conservative now. Like they don't want to
That's
see certain stuff because they know what becomes of it, and they're getting tired. And so
facts.
now they're putting these guys are moving to the right in their own way.
Mm.
So like now you're seeing conservatives who are former gangbangers, because
Oh man, bro,
they
talk
want
about
something
it.
different. They want something different, and you're seeing it right now in spaces like YouTube, Facebook, stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that. And you're seeing like it's small, but it's a small but growing type genre or demographic. You where you got hood conservatives where these guys
That's crazy. You say
you
that.
you're starting to see it.
Yo, I just help, right? Because I do like home improvement. I do like odd jobs right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I was hit by a car, so I'm like out of work, but I still like my home. Like, yo, he did 15 years in prison, right? He's about 50 years old. Now he's a bus operator. His homeboy is a mechanic for like the city bus line. You know what I'm saying? Make more money than all my supervisors ever, right? It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
So he left his old girl. He left her because she was buck wild. This dude is about to refurnish his house. Actually about to sell the house. I helped him out. And so I asked him, I was like, yo, why you left old girl or whatever, yo? I don't want to be in your business and all of that. Blah blah blah. He was like, yo, man, I'm just tired of the same thing, bro. All she want to do is go out, want to do this, want to spend money. She not trying to add value to my life, yo. I just want a peaceful life. And he live in a quiet community. You know what I mean? It's quiet. It's well kept. Everybody keep their yards cut. You know what I mean? Um, it's just like a nice environment and no littering over there. You know what I'm like? Ain't no dudes hanging out in front of the store. None of that. And like he
Yeah.
said, I just want a different way of life. He's like, I already did that the thing. And he's a concealed carrier. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So any a hood dude. So like you saying, I'm seeing that hood conservative type of dude. Even with my brother, it's the same way. It's the same way, bro. They
Yeah.
tired.
Yeah. They tired. They want to see different. They want to see something actually better for black people, and I think you're going to see more and more of that in days to come, to where you're not going to have the J.C. Watts or the who was that guy that the one guy that just stepped down for running for president because of his girlfriend. You're going to see less conservatives like that, and you're going to see more of them Charleston White types. You're going to see more, and I mean, he's an extreme example, but you're going to start seeing more of that. And then, two, with a lot of guys like myself and Fantastic leaving the military and coming from the environments that we came from, it's not the streets, but when you spend time in the military, um, and you are used to certain settings and having a certain demeanor, and you're used to having certain expectations. Um, when you leave the military, you take a lot of that with you, and we already know that the military is overrepresented by Black American males. The population of Black American males in the military were actually overrepresented, but these guys are coming out with certain values and certain mindsets to where they're not going to be for a whole lot of the nonsense. A lot of them are not going to be for a whole lot of nonsense, and a lot of them are not going to be for having crazy neighborhoods and all kind of riffraff. And you talking about people that are trained, trained fighters. Now, not everybody's infantry, obviously, but everybody is trained in basic, marksmanship and different things like that, basic warfare and perimeter defense and different things like that, basic security, maintenance, different things like that. You're going to start seeing more of that. And with what's coming, that's going to be needed more than ever, especially, we've got this immigrant crisis going on. We've got, possible, um, uh, we're inching closer to World War III and stuff. You're going to see a lot of the neighborhood security, a lot of the neighborhood, a lot of managing the environment. The neighborhood is going to start falling back to men like that, and a lot of the hood conservatives and stuff, because they're tired, man. They don't like what they see. They see a lot of out of control kids, a lot of out of control women, a lot of people coming in the neighborhoods, doing a lot of stuff that makes the neighborhoods dangerous. So you're going to see a lot of you're going to see a lot of smaller versions of the Detroit 300 start popping up, you know, and even when you look at it in a larger socio-political sense, you're going to see a lot of men, period, get together and set aside minor differences in order to achieve larger goals that to at least push back on a lot of the nonsense that has happened, especially over the last three and a half years. You know, a lot of the Obama effect, you're going to see a lot of pushback against that because it's stuff is causing a lot of chaos, you know, and guys are not liking it, you know, and that's black men, white men, you know, Hispanics, different other groups as well. Even the Hispanics are not liking this incursion of illegal immigrants. And a lot of those illegal immigrants are bringing over a whole lot of shady stuff, and Hispanics that have been here,
that's a fact.
they don't like it. They don't like it, you know.
They don't,
and
yo, fam, they don't get along, bro. Like people that's coming over the border. I don't want to get into much into it about, well, maybe yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because where I'm at, I dealt with like a lot of Latin kings, right? Like throughout my life.
You from Chicago, man?
Even my best friend. Nah,
you
man, I'm
Chicago?
from upstate New York, but some of my stepfather from the west side of Chicago. My stepfather was born on the West Point of Mississippi. He was born and raised there, and then his family migrated to like the west side of Chicago. So I was out there for like a period of time in my life. You know what I'm saying? And he's 75 years old right now, and he's still a mechanic. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I just seen him like last week, yo. I love that dude. You know what I mean? And he was a veteran. He was a vet. You feel me? So always salute to him and salute to all the vets out there. You know what I mean? So me by saying that, it's like even them type of dudes, yo, in that lifestyle, even they tired. You know what I mean? Because I know them because they changed their life over. One of my best friends, man, he did 25 years in prison. You know what I'm saying? And now he driving a garbage truck. And he got him a wholesome woman. You know what I mean? He don't go out too much. He ain't too flashy, anything of that nature. And like, he just want to come home to a peaceful household. You know what I'm saying? If you unruly, if you wild, he ain't messing with you. But luckily that he got him a good woman. So these are the extorted dudes who I deal with in my everyday life. I'm dealing with garbage truck dudes. I'm dealing with dudes who fix like buses, getting like $30 an hour. You know what I mean? Supervisors, dudes who do roofing, dudes who do one of my homeboys had passed away because he had stomach cancer, stage 4, because he was dealing with like asbestos. Like I know a lot of dudes who's deal with that type of work. You feel me? Yeah. Dudes who actually like build houses from the ground up. These dudes do not want a certain type of woman, man. Like you really got to be traditional because that's where they come from. Because they ran blocks.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Yeah,
and they're not playing.
Even the women. I'll say this much: even the women are getting tired of it. You know, a lot of the women are getting tired of it because it's a bad look, and it actually makes stuff dangerous for them. And so you're actually seeing, you know, more of the Candace Owens types popping up and saying, you know, hey, I'm tired of this. Something different. Some got to change, you know. And I think you're going to see a swing back to the right. Hopefully, it's not too hard of a swing back to the right like it was in the early 2000s, because what comes with that is a whole lot of goofy shit too. Hopefully things could swing back to where it gets in the middle. I mean, you're gonna always have your ratchets, you're gonna always have your thugs and stuff like that. But the thing is they got to be contained. There's got to be checks and balances to contain that, because it's getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand, and it's making everybody's life uncomfortable. Even white people who move out to the suburbs, they're feeling the effects of it, because thanks to transportation, thugs don't have to stay where they're at. They're coming out there and doing stuff out there in their neighborhoods, and then their kids are picking up certain negative behaviors and bringing that stuff home from school. So people are getting tired, man.
Yo, that's what I had to tell one of my loved ones. She's young, right? She's young. She's dealing with a white boy, right? But he's not your average. Like me, I used to watch like Bobby Backwoods. You know what I'm saying? I used to watch Tony Hawk growing up. There's nothing like having them type of dudes like around you. You know what I mean? My my cousin is half white, half black, whatever the case may be. And it's like like the suburbs, because up here I go to the suburbs. These dudes love like NBA young boy, certain type of wildness. I'm like, yo, that's not what you like. But I'm like, I'm not the type of person like, yo, you gotta touch that stove. You gotta touch that stove, because that's the way I am. You gotta touch that stove and see it hot for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Then you gotta get a grip to it. But like you saying, like hip hop changed, and that's what they're influenced by right now. Whatever they see on their phones, their tablets, whatever they're around in their schools, even the suburbs. You got white boys who still think they thugs. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. They fathers used to listen to NWA, but maybe they go to work in their suits or whatever and take that off when they get off of work and get in their car. They ain't really sure like that back in those times or whatever. But now it's blatantly seen. These
Yeah.
white boys just turned up, and they know UFC stuff too. Like you can't really run up on an average white boy nowadays. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm trying to say.
It puts you to sleep. Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's like I said, that's the whole thing is changing, bro, and for the better. Again, more and more brothers are having an understanding of what's going on and what being functional is. I think I know for a fact that for far too long, a lot of us have known is dysfunction. But as you get out into the world, you should have start having an understanding of what being functional is, and being efficient and proficient. You start learning those things, and it's something that just as a man you naturally gravitate to. And more and more brothers are being able to learn things on their own. I mean, like I said, YouTube in itself, man, YouTube is the best damn library ever, bro. Like I said, I don't know how many dollars I've saved myself from just googling something and it coming up and they give me a YouTube video. I can literally learn how to do 99% of things I need to do, around the house or just in general, right? So access to knowledge and actually using that knowledge, right?
Dude,
Having access to something but not utilizing it is useless. And
bro, I started a small business doing appliance repair because of YouTube. I was learning all this stuff about repairing appliances. And I started fixing appliances for other people, because of YouTube. To your point.
yeah, bro, you literally learn like almost damn near anything, man. And then too, hell, you learn new languages. You can learn hell, everything, man. You learn survival skills, a lot of different things, man. So yeah, man, that's what's happening. And again, brothers that understand the importance of, again, men leading, and knowing how to go about leading, right? Because excuse me, nobody knows everything, right? But the most important thing is knowing as much as you possibly can, and then being mature enough to understand what you don't know, and seeking out the person that do. You feel me? So that's one thing that's happening now. And yeah.
You know, years ago, a couple years ago, check our boy G Dizzle was he was saying that you have a mini computer in your hand where you can find any bit of information that you want to find out. So if you don't know something, it's kind of like it's your fault because you have the means to find out what you don't know because of that phone. It's for more than texting, for DMing broads and looking at Facebook. It's powerful, man.
Right.
Yeah. You know.
Like
Well, we got
my thing
Digger in
is,
the building. What's
oh,
up with you,
go ahead.
Digger?
What up,
Digger? Go
Digger?
ahead.
What's good, Mr. Fantastic?
I can't complain, brother. What's up with you?
You good? You can't complain. Okay, that's all Gucci, bro. Good to hear that. Glad to hear that. Mr. Fantastic never complains. No wonder why they call him Mr. Fantastic.
So what's up with you?
Okay. Oh shit. None?
You got nothing to add to the convo?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm just listening, bro.
Okay, that's cool then. Either way.
Oh, no doubt.
All right, cool. But yeah, man. Yeah, at the end of the day, that's what it's gonna take, bro. Brothers gotta, you know what I'm saying, not only see, you know what I'm saying, but you gotta call out what you're seeing and let other brothers know, man. Educate other brothers, man, especially the younger brothers. The hardest thing, I guess, now is again trying to build a trust between the two different generations and the thing, man, and let these young niggas know, bro. Look, bro, I'm not your enemy, dog. Like, brother, I'm not trying to. You know what I'm saying? That's the one thing we have that, you know, the women don't have, because, you know, women are forever in this competitive thing as to where, like, they don't want to be replaced. Men understand the importance of, you know, training your replacements, man. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to train your replacements, because one of these days you're not going to be able to or have the will to do these things, man. So again, you know, the biggest thing that we can help the younger generations with is giving them the you know, the right way to do things, or the best way to do things, unlike us, to where like we was just out here, you know, trying to figure out shit on our own, you know, on some trial and error type shit. So if we do that, man, you know, things are gonna definitely get better.
You right.
And,
Makes sense.
That's what I need to do more of, though. I really need to do more of, like, teaching these young bros, because I'm like, this by you saying that right now, man, I'm like, yo, sometimes I do see these young bros, I may ask them, like, how you doing in school, or is your homework good? Like, if it's summertime, I may buy popsicles or ice cream for the young bros or the young little ladies that's outside. If it's 90 degrees outside, I definitely go out of my way. Even on my birthday, like a couple of years ago, I ain't do nothing for myself, yo. I see this little hood booger or whatever. She ain't do nothing for her son, right? So he was like 8, 9 years old at the time back then, and he was getting bullied or whatever. I went out of my way, man. I went to the store and I actually bought him a Coke, some boots. But I want to ask these young bros who like 21, 22, like, yo, man, if you get into a relationship, yo, like, do you even know how to change her toilet stool, or do you know how to change the plumbing? Because I'm well equipped in plumbing, you know what I mean? I know how to fix cabinets, you know what I mean? Stuff of that nature. But some of these dudes get into relationships as young bros and probably can't even do handiwork, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to leave it right there.
Yeah.
What I do for the young guys is a little bit different. You know, I did 20 years in the military, you know, like fantastic. And I get a lot of young guys hit me up asking questions about joining the military. And so what I'll do is I'll sit down with them, find out why they want to go, number one. what they expect to achieve, what's realistic and what's not realistic, and how to basically create for themselves a path on getting the most out of their time in the military. Not only that, fantastic, as you know, I went through Ranger Indoctrination program, and I tapped in that. And what I do with young guys that, they say, hey, I want to do that. So what I'll do is I'll create a training program for them for the different things they gotta that they gotta meet, and different things, how to go before the boards, and different things like that. So when they do embark on that path and try to get in the pipeline, they have an edge on the competition, because it's not easy. It's not easy. And I know when I went through, I didn't know shit. Like, I had to learn everything on the go. And so what I do with a lot of young guys is I try to give them those tools, and it's ultimately it's up to them to follow through on that stuff. But I give them the tools.
Perfect.
So that they can, so that they can navigate a whole lot better, and know what to expect, so they don't get surprised and frustrated with what they're going to encounter trying to get in the pipeline like that.
Yeah, and that's, like I said, that's crucial, right? So like I said, man, like each one teach one is always been a winning, a winning combination. Having that understanding of it. And more and more brothers are going to take care of those things or whatnot. And I'm just glad it is happening, because brothers are definitely and that's another thing too. Like, we talk about, the y'all not mentoring, y'all not taking care, and it's like, no, y'all just don't know, the interactions that brothers have with the younger generation and with younger cats, man. The biggest, most important thing is, like I say, hey man, if you reach out to me, hey, and you show me that you're willing to, and you actually do want to learn, and you want something better, I'm all for it. But as far as me going out of my way and trying to stand on the fucking street corner or going knocking door to door, no, that's not happening. But yeah,
facts, Mr. Fantastic.
Brothers still doing that thing, man. And passing down their knowledge and wisdom.
Don't knock on no doors.
Yeah, I'm definitely not doing that shit.
Yeah,
that's what Umar said you need to do, though. You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here, bro.
Umar, man.
That's crazy.
Dennis Sperling told him up Friday night.
Oh, word?
Man, Dennis Sperling.
I may have to go watch that live.
Hey, Dennis Sperling tore him a new one. Like, man, dissected his one of his whole shows, where he was talking all of the stuff about, the money in the black community and different stuff like that, where, Umar, he tells a lot of half truths, and Dennis Sperling,
that's a fact.
Dennis Sperling broke him. He broke him down. I was like, whoa,
Oh shit.
I met Dennis Sperling on Facebook.
Shout to T Leaves, man, for the $5 cash out. I appreciate T Leaves. But hey, man, I appreciate you, brother.
Bless the cash up. Bless the cash up.
Yeah, appreciate
the cash up.
Appreciate y'all for coming up, bro. I'm about to.
Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah, bro.
One more thing.
What's up?
Yeah, you gonna get the live, brother?
Huh?
Are you gonna end the live, brother?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Fucking Robert Shit.
I don't know what's good.
Hey,
I appreciate
bro, thanks for having
me.
Man.
This guy is. I don't know. This. Hopefully that brother's good, man. He sounded like he having a good time. I hope he was. But hey, man, I greatly appreciate y'all for pulling up on me. Hey, so tomorrow, 10-4 Tuesday is gonna start here, but it's gonna migrate over to Rumble. So be prepared for that. I'm gonna start it here so everybody can get in here, and then I'm gonna drop the link for the Rumble so everybody can just transfer over to the Rumble. And yeah. Hey, man. But hey, man, that's that on that one. I catch y'all next one. Holla.